final show of the school year, we have news on the Ypsilanti Heritage Festival, a new yoga studio in Depot Town, and a new short film made by EMU students and alumni. This is my last time as the voice of E-Weekly. Thank you so much for the wonderful ride. So, for one final time, this is E-Weekly.
Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by for our final episode of E-Weekly for the school year. I'm David Pierce Anderson.
And I'm Jillian Seach. The weather is finally turning around, and it's time for you to start wearing your summer smiles.
And as this is our last episode of the school year, it's a little bit bittersweet for some of us here at E-Weekly. The summer smiles will eventually show up, but maybe not today. It's going to be really difficult saying goodbye to our seniors, but we'll get to that in a little bit. In the meantime, here's the news. 7 years ago, an earthquake hit Haiti and took the lives of more than 300,000 people, while displacing well over 1 million. This was the strongest earthquake in over 2 centuries, and help is needed for over 2 million Haitians still today. This past spring break, members of the EMU Physician Assistant Organization led a medical service trip to provide the hurting Haitians water, medical aid, and help in any way possible. The team set up camp around about 8 miles northeast of the heavily affected area. Conditions are severely unsanitary, with cholera outbreaks plaguing the area. Crop systems were also destroyed in the earthquake, crippling the agriculture area. These were plenty of tasks that the EMU group had to face. The team offered medical examinations to 484 people, 70% of which were children. Most of these being examined had never had proper medical attention before. This experience really put into perspective how good we have it in America. Seeing the other side of the coin, many of the group are driven even more to stride toward their future medical goals.
Police arrested a 21-year-old Ypsilanti man they believe was involved in a double shooting late last Friday night. Shortly before midnight on Friday, Washtenaw County Sheriff's deputies responded to Mary Catherine Street and Nash Avenue in the West Willow neighborhood for a report of shots fired. Upon arrival, deputies discovered broken glass and shell casings in the area, but no victims or suspects. St. Joseph Mercy Hospital officials later contacted the sheriff's office to inform police of 2 shooting victims who had arrived shortly after the shooting. A 16-year-old Inkster resident had suffered gunshot wounds to the leg and arm and a graze wound to the head, and a 19-year-old man from Oak Park suffered a gunshot wound to the right forearm. Investigators are still working out the details of the incident, but believe the shooting stemmed from an altercation. The Ypsilanti man remains in custody pending charges. Anyone with information about the shooting should contact Detective Nancy Hansen at 734-794-2118.
Lucy Winkler is an 8-year-old girl who needed a helping hand, literally. Lucy was born without a right hand and was looking for a possible prosthetic option. Having dealt with a clunky metal claw most of her life, Lucy and her dad, Owen, felt like it was time to look into a more accessible option. Lucy's previous prosthetic was difficult and awkward, and she hardly ever used it. Owen did research and came across many 3D printing machines. He moved forward with a group at Washtenaw Community College. WCC has a lab filled with 22 3D printers. With regular visits by the Winklers, Lucy was able to find a design that worked for her. There were problems along the way, but finally, Lucy was able to get a multicolored customized hand that opens and closes as she bends her wrist. This is definitely a heartwarming story, deserving of 2 thumbs up.
The Ypsilanti Heritage Festival is alive for at least another year due to the efforts of 2 community volunteers. Les Heddle and Scott Virgo refused to let the festival die. The 2 have been working to secure sponsors, arrange fun and family-friendly activities, and work with the City of Ypsilanti to get the necessary permits to hold the 39th Annual Ypsilanti Heritage Festival, Friday, August 25th through Sunday, August 27th. The mission for the festival is to perhaps not return to its former glory, but to make it better than the previous year. Heddle and Virgo are focusing on bringing the festival back to its roots and making sure those who stop in have a great time. There's still work to do, including finding around 50 volunteers to work during the festival and securing arts and crafts and food vendors. But Heddle said the festival is happening no matter what. His message to the community is simple: come and have fun.
Sounds pretty easy to do. Well, I hate to say it, but we're about a quarter of the way finished with this episode. The good news is we still have about 3/4 of the way to go before we close the book on the school year. More news and the Scoop with Sarah when we come back. You gotta get the prompter moving a little bit faster.
Yeah.
In today's cyber world, the number of passwords you have to remember can be overwhelming. While it may be tempting to reuse the same passwords or store them in a not-so-safe place, in doing so, you're putting your online accounts and data in danger of being compromised. The Eagle security package includes LastPass, an encrypted online password vault that can store all your usernames, passwords, and other personal information in one location. LastPass secures your login credentials using one master password, the last password you'll have to remember. Not only does LastPass store your login credentials, but it can automatically fill them in when you're logging into trusted websites. LastPass can also aid in the creation of strong, unique passwords and secure sensitive data such as addresses, credit cards, and personal notes. Since LastPass is encrypted and protected in the cloud, it's accessible wherever you are, through the LastPass website, a web browser extension, or the mobile app. LastPass makes password security easy. For more information about LastPass, visit tiny.emich.edu/LastPass.
Welcome back to eWeekly. Thanks for sticking around. On Friday, April 7th, the grand opening of a shared location for Babo and Tiny Buddha Yoga occurred in Depot Town. The two businesses are joining together under one roof at 17 East Cross Street, with the united mission to offer healthy food, drinks, and activities to the community. The grand opening included live music, free yoga classes, and giveaways. Tiny Buddha Yoga's space will include merchandise like yoga apparel and room for hot yoga classes, along with a shared meditation room for customers of both businesses. Babo will include a juice bar, grab-and-go takeout offerings, and a tea room with products from the tea house. Risa Gottlieb, owner of the Tiny Buddha Yoga, and Sava Likje, owner of Babo, feel the businesses complement each other and add to the business community already present in Depot Town. It's a great place to try this concept and bring something really fresh to the community, Likje said. Just like we've done with Ann Arbor, we're not looking to impose on the community there. We're looking to add value to the community.
Take it from a media major, this career path is fun. Difficult and grueling, but definitely fun. A crucial factor in taking this education into the real world is the amount of content that you can show off and put your name on. Many students do have difficulty getting out and putting their name on something, but that is not the case for a group of EMU grads. Formerly Who Shot First Productions, WSF Productions is made up of EMU alumni with ties to ETV. ETV legends such as Jake Weber, Heather Irvine, and Ali Romero make up members of WSFP and have done extraordinary work for ETV as well. WSFP is a group of filmmakers looking to continue to build their name in the film industry. Still getting their feet wet, they have already been recognized for their work. They participated in the Detroit 48-Hour Film Festival in 2016 and were recognized as the best drama submitted and the second best film overall for My Way Out. Currently, WSFP is set to release their newest project, Voyager. Voyager is the story of a professor who's given up on teaching because he feels that kids today don't care. Voyager will be released this Friday, April 14th online. Follow WSF Productions on Facebook for all their latest updates.
Be sure to check them out. They make some awesome content. As for Dave and I, that's all the news we have. We're not going anywhere just yet. Sarah Poderecki is waiting for the scoop, and Derica Bennett will deliver the sports soon. For now, what's up, Sarah?
Welcome back to The Scoop with Sarah. My job here at ETV is almost done for the semester. It's time to look for a job for the summer. Finding a job can be hard. The search itself is tedious, making cover letters is nerve-wracking, making a resume is difficult, and the wait for an answer is awful. Depending on your field, you may even need to find someone to take your headshots. All of those things can feel really overwhelming. Why not make it easier on yourself? Eastern has resources for you. The University Advising Career Development Center has plenty of services to help you find the job or internship you need for the summer. You can call and schedule a meeting with a career advisor for resume reviews, mock interviews, job search strategies, and general advice. They also have a professional LinkedIn group for questions and tips. If you want to learn from home, they have short videos on their website for those needing advice on how to dress, how to nail an interview, how to network, and more. Although Eastern's job fairs are over for the semester, there are still places to look for jobs. Head on over to Handshake, a website Eastern uses to help students find jobs. By putting in information like where you want to work and what you're studying, Handshake can suggest jobs that fit your needs. This service is a great place to find full-time, part-time, internship, and student employment opportunities. Some of my other personal favorites for job search websites are Indeed.com, Monster.com, and CareerBuilder.com. Finals are stressful enough, so reaching out for help could really help you relax and focus more on finishing out the semester. You can reach the University Advising and Career Development Center located in 200 McKinney Hall at 234-487-0400. The time to apply for summer jobs and internships is now. That's all I have for the scoop, but I'm not done quite yet. After the break, Derica Bennett will fill us in on the latest happenings in the sports world. I'll be back later for Eagle Encounters. Don't go too far.
Welcome to one of the fastest growing universities for freshmen in Michigan. A university where differences are celebrated, where faculty believe their students' success is their success, where our honors college has doubled in size, and where we are nationally recognized for educating and improving our community. Being here is about being part of something bigger. It's about being part of a family. It's about fitting in while standing out. Now's the time to challenge yourself and be surrounded by people who truly care about your success. So whether you become an artist who inspires others, a creator who develops something new, or an innovator who changes the way people think, this is your opportunity. Fuel your curiosity through research. Hit the stage and enrich the lives of others. Compete in Division I athletics. No matter your path, we all bleed green. So roll up your sleeves. Dive in. Experience learning in and out of the classroom. Be a student of life. Welcome to higher education. Welcome to Eastern Michigan University. Welcome home.
Are you an EMU student interested in getting a first-hand experience working at a radio station? Well, say no more. EMU offers a class through Eagle Radio that will thoroughly prepare you for a real-life experience. But first, you have to register for the class. Pick a date and a time slot. Then the world is yours. Eagle Radio allows you to be fully independent and customize your own show. Have real conversations about the news, celebrity gossip, update listeners about the weather, play a trivia game. It's your show. You're free to name your show whatever you want and play any edited music of your choice. If you love having heated debates and you feel your words need to be heard, then Eagle Radio is just for you.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Derica Bennett, and this is Eagle Sports Sprint Edition. Well, let's jump right into the final update for the semester. Last Saturday, the EMU football team closed out the 2017 spring football season with its annual spring game inside the factory at Rynerson Stadium. After nearly an hour of play, the green team, representing the offense, claimed the victory by a final tally of 29-24. It's always exciting to look ahead to the football season. We've got highlights of this weekend's spring game, and if you're interested in watching the Eagles in action next year, EMU continues to offer the Ultimate Fan Season Ticket Plan for just $105, $21 per game. The Premier Plan includes a padded chairback seat at midfield along with free parking. Fans can also order reserved non-chairback season tickets for just $70, $14 per game. EMU faculty and staff can secure non-chairback season tickets for $50, and young alumni, 35 and under, can purchase season tickets for only $40. New this year is the EMU Seasons Ticket Holder Referral Program that is designed to encourage fans to share their love of EMU football with friends, family, and coworkers by referring them to become season ticket holders. The program rewards season ticket holders each time they refer a customer who buys football season tickets. For more information on the program, Call the EMU Athletics ticket office at 734-487-2282 or visit emueagles.com/referral. Single game tickets will go on sale August 7th. Fans can purchase adult tickets for $15 in advance and $25 on the day of the game, while youth 12 and under are just $8. While the football team finished up their spring year, the men's track and field team concluded their Tennessee relays. The highlight of the day came in the high jump, where the Eagles secured a second-place finish. Sophomore Cameron Hart continued his strong year in the high jump during the competition as he secured a runner-up finish in the event. Specifically, Hart was able to post a personal best outdoor mark of 6 feet, 9.5 inches. The triple jump saw fellow sophomore Mitch Peters turn in an 11th place finish as he notched a mark of 46 feet, 3.5 inches. Next week, the Eagles will split up again for a pair of meets. Some of the team will head to California April 13th through the 15th, while others will remain closer to home and travel to Rochester, Michigan for the Oakland Invitational on April 15th. And we have some more exciting news. The Mid-American Conference announced last Wednesday, April 5th, that 3 EMU men's basketball student athletes earned academic All-MAC honors. Redshirt sophomore Blake Brown, redshirt junior Nick Madray, and sophomore James Thompson were honored as members of the 2017 academic All-MAC team as student athletes who excelled both on the court and in the classroom. To qualify, a student athlete must have at least a 3.2 cumulative GPA, have participated in at least 50% of the contests for that particular sport. Brown appeared in 19 games. Madray appeared in all 33 games, marking 11 starts for EMU and shot 44.4% from the floor. As for Thompson, he earned All-MAC second team honors to go along with the second team National Association of Basketball Coaches District 14 honors. Thomas appeared in 32 games, starting each of them. He was one of the 3 student athletes in the MAC to average a double-double with 14.8 points and 11.2 rebounds per game. Thompson led the Eagles in rebounding and field goal percentage. The EMU softball team lost 3-1 during the weekend finale against Bowling Green on Sunday, April 9th in the MAC Cross Divisional action at Missouri Field. The Eagles had a lead, but it wasn't enough to defeat the Bowling Green Falcons. Senior Taylor Wagner notched her 11th multi-hit performance of the season, going 2 for 3 on the day as the Eagles tallied 6 hits. Junior Trisha Trulio and sophomore Nicole Miranda took on pitching duties. Trulio got the start and went 2 innings, giving up 3 runs and 5 hits, and Miranda went 4 frames in relief, striking out 1 and allowing 2 hits. Bowling Green played hard during the third. The Falcons played 3 runs on 5 hits to take a 3-1 lead with 3 innings in the book. The 3-run inning by the Falcons brought about a pitching change for the Eagles as Miranda entered the game in relief. During the 6th, EMU put runners on the corners with 2 outs, but struck out on the end to end the threat. The Eagles for comeback in the 7th, and 1 out single by a freshman brought the tying run to the plate, but EMU could not tie the game up, falling 3-1. The Eagles continue MAC play today at Varsity Field against Toledo. And that concludes today's semester and that concludes the semester's Eagle Sports Sprint edition. Stay tuned for the last bit of E-Weekly with Sarah Potaracki. I'm Derek Bennett, and I hope to see you all next fall.
Hi, my name is Shanna Gilkison, and ETV has been a very important part of my life, especially for the last 4 years.
I got my start at ETV in my 3rd semester at Eastern from fellow students, and it's been a great experience.
Working with all these new people that I didn't know before, it's very awesome just seeing how willing people are to get together and create something from scratch.
I'm Shanna Gilkison for Eastern Weekly, and this is E-Walking.
I will also be hosting and producing a sort of like a late night style talk show.
everyone that's here wants to be here. They care to be here. They want to work. They want to learn. And with that kind of environment, everybody benefits.
I tell you, I've been doing really well, very successful here at Eastern, but it wasn't until I really became part of the ETV club that I really felt like I was getting more of what I needed as a student.
We decided that we wanted to do things above and beyond our coursework. So I was part of founding the ETV Student Org.
It just so happened that Shanna was in one of my classes, and she told me to come, and I showed up, and it was very warm welcome. Like, everybody was very nice to me right away, and they actually had an idea to make a sitcom, or actually they called it a soap opera at that time, and they said they had they weren't sure exactly what they wanted, but they wanted one thing. They knew that they wanted this guy, his name is Ramon, to be their main character. I mean, that was kind of how the show Week at a Glance kind of took off.
Beyond Eastern's walls, when I'm done here, I'll probably be working with some people from ETV, again, professionally. And I think a lot of students don't take advantage of what they should with organizations on campus, and ETV is one of the best.
Welcome back, everyone. We're just about done, but not before Eagle Encounters. Sarah Poderecki is here with what's going on around campus this weekend. What's up, Sarah?
Welcome back to Eagle Encounters. I hope you finally finished that assignment I reminded you of last week. You'll have even more time this weekend to cram for finals because campus is pretty quiet as the semester finally comes to a close. Thursday night, Eastern's very own a cappella group EMU Evergreen is putting on their a cappella concert. They will be performing original arrangements of popular artists such as Adele, Kendrick Lamar, Justin Timberlake, Michael Jackson, Ellie Goulding, and more. This free event is happening from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. in Spanberg Theater. Friday night, head over to University House, located near the Convocation Center, for the International Graduation Reception. Come celebrate the graduation of Eastern's international students from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The event is free and open to the public. As promised, the rest of the weekend is yours to enjoy. This coming Tuesday, however, April 18th, there are two events going on. Come to the Student Center patio from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for Rock the Patio. This event serves as an energy booster before finals, with games, free food, giveaways, and a live DJ. The event is free and open to the public. After tiring yourself out from a few hours of playing games and dancing, come relax and enjoy a voice faculty recital in Pease Auditorium at 7:30 p.m. Their final concert for the season is free. Thank you all for a great year, Eagles. I look forward to letting you know what's up again in September. Until next time, I'm Sarah Poderecki. Happy graduation to graduating seniors. Enjoy your summer.
Thank you, Sarah, and great job all year round. And that just about does it here at E-Weekly for the school year. But I'm not done quite yet. We've been dreading the day we had to say goodbye to our amazing seniors. And unfortunately, that day is today. And a simple goodbye is not enough for what they have done for all of us. If I could give them each an hour-long special thanking them, I would. But I can't. So I'll make do with these closing thoughts. And why not go person by person? Starting off, thank you, Kalea Thomas. Quite honestly, without you, I wouldn't be here right now. You offered me a spot as a backup anchor last year, and it got me here as I kept progressing, so thank you. As for your accomplishments that helped the club, you're a standout in the control room and also producing many products here at E-Weekly, especially with the Meet the Candidates special this year. Thank you. Thank you, Dominique Bird, one of the most charismatic people ever to be on camera for ETV. You've always been so entertaining to watch, and The Dish with Dom will always be thought of as the gold standard for segments. Thank you, Tyler Wegson. As one of the more motivated people in this major, your versatility will make you quite a valuable asset in the real world. Your editing ability makes all of us talent on E-Walking look much better than we really are, and for that, I really thank you. Now, I have a memory to share with everyone. A couple weeks ago, we went out to shoot the opening to our sports show, The Sideliners. In between takes, Tyler thought he could drive the lane for an easy layup. I had other ideas. Take a look. Not in my house. Thank you, Daniel Irvin. You're a great guy and an excellent cameraman. I've always enjoyed spending time and joking around with you. Your St. Patrick's Day answers on e-walking are always going to make me laugh. Thank you, Ricky Hurston. Ricky, you've been a staple at ETV since television was invented. I kid. Ricky, you've done some fantastic work behind the scenes to really help keep the club progressing forward. Thank you, Kyle Warzbach. Kyle has really grown as a powerhouse leader on the ETV crew. He's been a stellar director, assistant director, a silky smooth voiceover magician, and such a dedicated producer. He's really brought the sports category at ETV to another level. Expect to see Kyle's name after some ESPN productions. Warren, Michigan, born and raised. Thank you, Jillian Seach, to my right. Jillian, you've been a solid rock of an anchor. So consistently, week in and week out, we always know what to expect from you. And what we get is a professional beyond your years. You make me bring my A game to the desk every week. And there's someone else. Can't seem to remember. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Heather Irvine. Well, Heather, what can I say? Being such an approachable leader to come to with suggestions and questions. You've been the glue that keeps ETV together. Your drive to be the best you can and to learn the system inside and out is a perfect example of how to live life. Anywhere I get in my future, I'll always remember the leadership qualities you've shown me along the way. Seniors, as a whole, thank you so much. Where would we be without you? Well, probably on the radio. Jillian, I hand it over to you for any final thoughts.
As I end my 4 years here at Eastern Weekly and ETV comes to a close, I think of this quote: "We must accept the end of something in order to begin to build something new." When I first came to Eastern in the fall of 2013, I was just a little freshman looking for a place to call home. That's when I first found out about ETV and auditioned. Fast forward 4 years, and I cannot imagine my life without it. I'm so thankful for the incredible experiences I've had and the amazing friends I've made that have turned into family. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Until next time, Eagles.
Thank you, Jillian. You're going to be really missed. And that wraps up the school year. Remember, check up on us at ETV at EMU on Facebook and YouTube over the summer, just for the memories. I'm David Pierce Anderson. It's been a pleasure.
And I'm Jillian Seach. For the final time, signing off here at eWeekly. Have a great summer, everyone.